If you say that modern life in Oyo State is about to shift base to the urban slum community of Olorishaoko, very few will accuse you of exaggeration. Amongst Ibadan indigenes, Olorishaoko is actually a family name that has transformed into a thriving community that has adopted the name Olorishaoko. Olorishaoko is set to become unrecognizable with the sighting of an inland dry port to be constructed by the Chinese firm CRCC. The mega project will bring prosperity to the area, no doubt. Having promoted and facilitated the ongoing Dala Inland Dry Port project, progress report of which we brought you recently on the Shipper, Nigerian Shippers Council is working with all stakeholders to bring the Ibadan Dry Port project to life as soon as practicable. As a matter of fact, a delegation from the Shippers Council, led by Executive Secretary Hassan Bello, met with Governor Seyi Makinde to discuss fast-tracking the project. It was an excited Governor Makinde who explained how his ongoing projects around the ancient city of Ibadan will complement the dry ports. The Port Economic Regulator, Nigerian Shippers Council, is unrelenting in its quest to actualize its mandate for the benefit of Nigeria and indeed Nigerians. This preamble, need I say that our focus today on the Shipper will be a situation report on the proposed inland dry port in Olorishaoko, Ibadan. Welcome to another exciting episode of The Shipper. I am Rekia Zubairu. Stay tuned as we go for a quick break.
Nigerian Shippers Council, they to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council, they feel in a parole now for every level. And as soon as goods, they move from port A, go enter port B with a measure within on a need. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem where shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily. Papa email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
For you, we dey gidigba, eh.
Nigerian Shippers Council with a meeting now for the port of una need.
Welcome back. Now, let's start by telling you that in furtherance of its commitment to ensuring that more central distribution points are created to speed up movement of imports and exports away from the congested Lagos ports, Nigerian Shippers Council is playing a crucial role in the establishment of an inland dry port in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Lucy Ulugbe reports that although arrangements are in top gear to finalize the negotiations, Shippers Council is leaving no stone unturned to address and resolve all issues between the Oyo State government and the project's preferred bidder, China Railway Construction Corporation, CRCC Limited.
According to wikipedia.org, an inland dry port is a physical site located away from traditional land, air and coastal borders with a vision to facilitate and process international trade through strategic investment in multimodal transportation assets and by promoting value-added services as goods move through the supply chain. An inland dry port does not require a waterway. Key features of an inland port are the transfer of containers between different modes of transportation, intermodal transfer, and the processing of international trade. The container may be transferred again between road and rail elsewhere, and the goods are only loaded or unloaded at their point of origin or final destination. One of the reasons for the establishment of ICDs was to cater for hinterland shippers in the landlocked countries, particularly those in the northern part of the country who had to clear their cargoes through customs at the seaports. There are some massive inland dry ports located in countries across the world. One of the biggest dry ports is located in Duisburg, Germany. The hub attracts more than 3 million shipping containers and 130 million tons of goods every year. Lat Krabang, Thailand, has one of the most advanced and developed dry ports in all of Asia. It has the capacity to process more than 500,000 of shipping containers. The benefits of inland dry ports are numerous, and they include acting as cost-effective distribution channel between seaports and high-capacity rail. There is also an environmental benefit to using a dry port. It is said that when dry port is used in supply chain, carbon dioxide emissions are reduced by 25%. This means there is a significant reduction in pollution caused by transportation of goods. Indeed, Ibadan is one of the 7 approved locations for inland dry ports which were concessioned to private sector's operators by the ICD Implementation Committee of the Federal Ministry of Transportation. This move is not only seen as laudable, but a deliberate and pragmatic approach towards addressing the challenges of congestion at the Lagos ports. According to the Nigerian Shippers Council, the proposed 80,000 TEU capacity Ibadan Inland Dry Port will be implemented on a design, build, finance, operate, maintain and transfer model under a public-private partnership arrangement. The proposed 43 billion naira inland dry port will be constructed on a 40-hectare land, and it is expected to be designated as port of destination, where cargo would be consolidated for import and export in the southwestern part of Nigeria. The Ministry of Transportation will also ensure that the ongoing Lagos-Kano standard gauge railway construction is aligned to the Ibadan Inland Dry Port, so that movement of cargo from the seaport in Lagos to all destinations along the route will be seamless. However, the need to address and resolve some salient issues on the project necessitated the recent visit by the Nigerian Shippers Council to the Oyo State Government House in Ibadan. Although the Executive Secretary, Nigerian Shippers Council, Hassan Bello, and his team lauded the commitment of the Oyo State government to the realization of the inland dry port, he solicited mutual understanding between the Oyo State government and the preferred bidder, China Railway Construction Corporation Limited, in areas of contention.
We are looking at certain incentives we want state government to give in support of the project. We also want other permits, municipal permits, right of way, and we're discussing the infrastructural support we want our state government to render so that the project will attain a certain level of growth. I've also briefed the governor that the lease is for 35 years with 1 year construction period. And from our work plan, work will start or will commence first quarter of 2021.
Hassan Bello sheds more light on the need for intermodal transportation network and the impact of an inland dry port on trade facilitation in the maritime sector.
We are bringing the Lagos economy to Ibadan, and with all the attendant benefits of employment, infrastructure, inclusiveness, So there will be economic growth, not only within Ibadan or Oyo State or Western Nigeria, but all over. The most important thing, however, is to make sure that the port we are building in Ibadan is a modern port. We cannot afford to make the mistake we have with the seaports in Lagos. So we are very keen, Nigerian Shippers Council, in seeing that these ports are not only modern, but they are efficient.
Director, Southwest Zone NOC, Glory Onojedo, gives an overview of the meeting with Oyo State government and efforts made so far towards realization of the project.
To date, quite enormous processes have taken place. The business case was approved, a certificate of compliance was given, the procurement process was embarked upon. Now we have a preferred bidder in the name of CROCC Construction Company Limited, a Chinese-owned Nigerian company that is the preferred bidder. Negotiation had already commenced. We have had 2 negotiations, but there are still some areas where issues have not been agreed upon. Further negotiation meeting had been agreed. So in essence, a lot of achievements have been made regarding the Ibadan Inland Dry Port.
He speaks further on measures put in place to check congestion when the dry port facility is finally delivered.
The state government itself, the Oyo State government, has taken it upon itself to construct 4 link roads to the dry port, with 4 access roads to the dry port. Then, of course, there will be no vehicular congestion on the road. And this port we're talking about is going to be a modern port, just like you have in Singapore and you have in a place like Beijing and so forth. It's going to be technology driven. It's not going to be a manual port where people queue at the port gate, entrance gate. Trucks that will come into the port to come and lift containers. There will be a call-up system. So with 4 access roads to the inland dry port and with an automated gate and a modern call-up system, I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that there won't be any form of congestion. And the Ibadan Inland Dry Port will assist in decongesting the Lagos ports.
Deputy Director, Public-Private Partnership of the NSC, Mustafa Zubairu, who appreciates the support his unit enjoys from the Infrastructure Concession and Regulatory Commission, also acknowledges the pivotal role being played by the Commission in accordance with the ICRC Establishment Act 2005 towards the actualization of the project.
By 20, based on the rebuilt work plan that we have now, we hope we hope to get FEC approval by the 20th of December, and afterwards we have a window of about 3 months or 90 days to have to attain both commercial and financial close. So immediately after the attainment of the financial close, which is an important milestone, we hope the concessionaires will have started drawing the fund from their financials, and then the commencement of the construction of the project.
With the preferred bidder in place and major legal framework being perfected, the Nigerian Shippers Council says work is expected to commence on Ibadan Inland Dry Port by the end of first quarter in 2021.
How well do the good people of Ibadan understand the need for such a massive investment in their community? Our correspondent, Adeyemi Olaolu, went out to sample the opinions of the locals.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ̀ ń gbé bọ̀, inú wa dùn púpọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ gbé ka tẹ́ ti gbé kalẹ̀ ká mọ̀ pé tẹ́ ń gbé bọ̀. Àdúrà tá à ń ṣe lójoojúmọ́ tá à ń ṣe lé lórí ni kí Ọlọ́run má yẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́, pé èèyàn bí èṣù bí èèyàn tí dá nǹkan rú kó má wọbẹ̀ láti dàrú mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Tọ́ra àmọ̀ pé bírú rẹ̀ bá jókòó sí ìjọba àbílẹ̀ Akínyẹlé, ìjọba àbílẹ̀ Akínyẹlé ó dìlú ọba nù. Tí gbogbo àjòjì onílé àtàlejò wọn máa sojú kòkòrò rẹ̀, oore ńláńlá ni èyí tí Ọlọ́run pé kẹ́ ẹ gbé wá fún wa yìí o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ó bọ́ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́.
We believe that having that dry port in our local government, it is a source of creating more employment for our people, and it will open our local government, directly or indirectly, it will attract more investors so that they will come down to Akenya local government to partner with us. Through that, it will assist the local government to create employment for our youth, and it will also assist all our farmers so that they will have a place to bring down their produce.
Yorùbá nírètí pípẹ́ ìmọ̀ kan sáré. Àwọn ìṣòro pàápàá tá a ti kojú lẹ́nu ìgbà tí ìjọba ti wá wọn bẹ̀ tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ gbà ó pọ̀ jù fún wa. Àkọ́kọ́, àwọn ọmọ Atiláwí inú igbó yẹn ni ẹ fi ṣeré, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń já wa lóyè, wọ́n ń dà wá láàmú tó pọ̀ jù. Ẹ rí wípé kò í sì láti sọ wípé a fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ níbi tí àwọn ọrọ̀ ajé táwọn bàbá wa fi ilẹ̀ tó wà, gẹ́gẹ́ bí kòkó, gẹ́gẹ́ bí obì, torí pé iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ la mọ̀ wá sí níbí, ọ̀pẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà lórí ẹ̀. Mọ́ fún àǹfààní fún agbára Ọlọ́run àti agbára bàbá tó jókòó yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọba, a bá àwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀. Kò í sí o, a bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní language tí wọ́n understand, wọ́n dẹ̀ gbà. A dẹ̀ fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ a fi gbà á welcome.
It's a welcoming project which individual is going to benefit from, and it will tackle issue of unemployment among the youths, which will bring rapid development to various communities in Akinyele and will boost as in the economy as in sector in Akinyele local government and in Oyo State.
This is one project that Shippers Council can assure you that if you hold your breath to await its delivery, it will not result in any adverse effects. The interest of all parties concerned will always be paramount in all considerations. Let's now find out what is trending the world over in the maritime industry from Abike, who has been standing by to fill us in on our Tidbits segment.
It's Tidbits on your favorite maritime program, The Shipper. My name is Abike Ido. The Executive Secretary and CEO of the Nigerian Shippers Council, Mr. Hassan Bello, received members of the League of Maritime Editors at the agency's head office in Lagos. He urged the members to accord necessary cooperation to all the chief executives of the maritime agencies, such as Nigerian Ports Authority, NPA, Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, Nigerian Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, Nigerian Railway Corporation, and Maritime Academy of Nigeria, MAN, ORAN, who are all working assiduously to ensure efficiency in the maritime sector of Nigeria. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, inaugurated new members of the Federal Road Safety Marshal. In their ranks was the ES and CEO of the Nigerian Shippers Council, Mr. Hassan Bello. The inauguration team was headed by Assistant Corps Commander Adebisi Sholanke, who commended the council for partaking in the voluntary arm of the FRSC, that is the Special Road Safety Marshal, which is vested with the responsibility of safeguarding lives and properties on Nigerian roads. And here is our complaint register for the week. A total number of 5 complaints were received, and they are all ongoing investigation. The main complaints were waiver requests and service delivery. At Shippers Council, our listening ear is always open and available when you have issues, and we try our best to resolve them amicably. Here is a letter of appreciation from Mr. Eze Uzoma of Ladla Ventures in Kaduna, whose case was resolved to the satisfaction of all parties involved. Another stakeholder, Mr. Victor Okereke of Global Gate West Africa, also appreciated the Council's role in the release of their cargo from unnecessary cost shackles. We are not surprised that even lexicologists lack the words to describe our prompt attention and commitment. Let's now steer to some shipping news around the world. Shanghai-based SAIC Motor launched its first European shipping service with its largest pure car truck carrier, PCTC. The vessel, SAIC Angie Phoenix, is the largest PCTC that SAIC Motor owns, and it is operated by the company's subsidiary, Angie Logistics. The ship is able to carry up to 4,300 units, equivalent of automobiles, and has 10% lower fuel consumption compared to most ships of its type. The maiden voyage of the vessel will carry nearly 1,800 motor generators, new energy electric automobiles, to Europe. With the introduction of this new service, SAIC Motor currently has 4 international ro-ro, that's roll-on, roll-off in maritime lingo, shipping routes to Southeast Asia, Mexico, South America, and Europe. In Georgia, APM Terminals Porty, APMT, and Porty New Terminals Corporation, PNTC, have signed a deal to jointly develop a new bulk cargo facility on the northern side of Porty Seaports. Under the agreement, APM2 will construct a new breakwater 400 meters of quay wall and dredge up to 13.5 meter vessel drafts. PNTC will build a new dry and bulk cargo facility, including yard area and rail connection in Porty. The new dry bulk facility will be built during the first phase of the port construction project and will generate additional capacity of approximately 10 million tons for bulk cargo. Wow! But wait, there's more. Ship design and engineering firm 4Ship has employed the use of drones as a method of enhancing speed, safety, and accuracy in drought surveys. Marcus Anio, Chief Naval Architect of 4Ship, affirmed that drought surveys using drones have improved the accuracy of readings as well as the speed and safety of the survey process. According to him, the application of drones in performing drought surveys represents a new and highly focused way of applying digital technology to provide better accuracy in surveys. Can't wait to see the new design this new application will enable engineers create. And that's it on this week's Tidbits. Till next time.
The Nigerian Shippers Council is now better poised with responsive systems in place to help you and other shippers get seamless, stress-free transition for your clients' goods from point A to B. Today at the Nigerian Shippers Council, timeliness, orderliness, transparency, and efficiency is all we care about. Put your complaint through to our helpline. Visit us at number 4 Ayodele Shoyode Lane, Apapa, Lagos, or reach us on www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the port of your needs.
Time to drop anchor. Always a pleasure to spend this half hour with you. Looking forward to doing this again next week. Do join us. Have a great weekend and an even greater week ahead. Many thanks for watching. Goodbye.